As of today, the All Progressive Congress APC has 30 governors out of possible 36 governors in Nigeria. From a paltry 20 states under the control of the APC, after the 2023 election, the APC has wormed its way across the country to sway 10 opposition governors under its umbrella. With the governor of Delta State, Sheriff Oborevori, being the first in April 2025, he has since been followed by the governors of Akwa Ibom, Umo Eno, Enugu Peter Umba, Bayelsa Doye Jiri, Rivers Siminalayi Fubara, Plateau Caleb Mufwang, Taraba Agbu Kefas, Kano Abba Kabri Yusuf, and the latest being the governor of Adamawa Umaru Fentiri. Negotiations are ongoing to bring on board the governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal. Why are opposition governors joining the APC like bees swarming to a hive? What is so promising about the APC? What is the promise from President Tinubu? Is the Lagos playbook at play at the federal level? Remember, AD, AC, ACN, and APC, all under the control of the president, have controlled Lagos State since 1999. Opposition settles only with legislative seats. Work with me as I give you exclusive details of why opposition governors are joining the APC. Subscribe now to get more from this channel. The People's Democratic Party can be said to have scored the first own goal since the 2023 election. The PDP have been immersed in series of party crises. As of now, the party does not have a stable National Working Committee (NWC). After Iyorchia Ayu left the scene as national chairman of the party in 2023, the deputy national chairman of the party, Umar Damagog, stepped in. Damagog was soon faced by legitimacy crisis. A group within the party wanted a convention held to elect substantive NWC members, while another group wanted Damagog removed. This group was led by the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike. Ironically, Damagog initially assumed the position of the chairmanship of the PDP with tremendous backing from Wike. However, their friendship turned sour and they were soon at loggerheads. The Damagog-led NWC was supported by the governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde. The group clamored for a convention. The position of the national secretary of the party was another contentious area. This crisis started when the elected national secretary, Samuel Anyanwu, contested in the 2024 Imo State governorship election. Having contested in the election but lost, a group within the party maintained that the seat has become vacant. This group, led by the governor of Enugu State, Peter Umba, then under PDP, nominated Ude Okoye to replace Samuel Anyanwu. Soon, two individuals laid claim to the national secretary position of the PDP. Anyanwu insisted that he remains the substantive national secretary of the party since he never resigned his position. This was the first crisis that led to the defection of PDP governors to APC. Party members were not sure of the legitimate national secretary that would sign their party nomination form to be sent to INEC. According to INEC rules, both the chairman and the national secretary must sign the party nomination form of every contesting candidate. This led to the defection of governors of Enugu and Akwa Ibom, both first-time governors looking to seek re-election in 2027. Governor of Enugu was most picked because of the stiff opposition he faced in having Ude Okoye as the national secretary of the party, considering that the Southeast has been loyal to PDP since 1999. Enugu State, most especially, Peter Umba defected to the APC in October 2025. The NWC crisis of the PDP has snowballed into a schism where two factions now lay claim to the authority of the NWC. One faction is led by Nyesom Wike, while the other is led by Seyi Makinde. The Seyi Makinde faction held a congress in Ibadan in December 2023. This convention was soon tagged Amala Convention because of series of court judgments were issued to stop the convention. However, it later aired and produced Taminu Turaki as the chairman. This plunged the PDP into another round of legal battle, with both factions getting high court judgments in their favor. Wike faction claims authority of the NWC as the Ibadan Convention should not have held, while on the other hand, Governor Makinde faction insists that Taminu Turaki led NWC is validly elected. The case now sits at the Court of Appeal. The NWC imbroglio led to another wave of defection from PDP governors. With a non-existent NWC, governors seeking re-election are scared of their chances. The ones on their second term run are worried of losing the chance of installing a successor. Which NWC will sign their nomination form? Wike-led NWC or Makinde-backed NWC? Fearing these, governors of Taraba, Plateau, Adamawa and Bayelsa have all defected to the APC. One cannot take away the political sagacity of President Tinubu in understanding why opposition governors are defecting to the APC. Under the current administration, governors are eating well. Their monthly federal allocation has increased in multiple folds. Gone are the days where states pay half salaries to civil servants or sometimes unable to pay. Governors also have unfettered access to the president, unlike before when they sometimes need to lobby to see the president. Like the saying goes, when you eat, you don't talk. Hence, governors are now on the same page with the president. Another political chess played by the president to get opposition governor on his side was that played in Kano. After a series of negotiations to get former governor Rabi Musa Kwankwaso and he seemed to foot drag in joining the APC, the president went for the governor of Kano State. He capitalized on the rift between the godfather Kwankwaso and the godson Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf. The two had been enmeshed in power-sharing disagreements. The president capitalized on this to get the governor to his side. The president leveraged on his age-long friendship with the godfather of Delta State politics to get Governor Sheriff to join the APC. James Ibori was governor of Delta State at the time Tinubu was governor of Lagos State. They have since been friends. Ibori still has a considerable grip on Delta State grassroots politics. Hence, negotiating to get Governor Sheriff to join the APC wasn't an Herculean task. The crisis in the PDP and the political sagacity of the president are the real reasons opposition governors are joining the APC. With the factions in the PDP, some governors are not ready to take chances with their re-election. Others are not ready to lose control of their state's political structure towards influencing the election of a successor. Above all, governors have never had it this good with getting humongous federal allocation every month. Will APC control over 30 out of 36 states in Nigeria amount to the re-election of President Tinubu in 2027? Only time will tell. Remember, APC lost 10 states amongst the states it had sitting governors in the 2023 presidential election. Subscribe to this channel for more exclusive stories on history, politics, and current affairs. I remain Toby Akintola.